Hello everybody, how are you doing today? So here's a French ball. Welcome to this public stream with here Cassine, you first. And no, this is not Luke, it's French ball. Hello Get Fruit. Hello sweetheart. Hi Jenny. And hi basketballs. Okay, so Anthony Notorious Pop. Okay. Hello friends. Hello you. So we're gonna talk about Bitcoin today. First of all, don't forget to subscribe, Bruce, to my YouTube channel, but also to my Twitter. Don't forget to check out Taurus Crypto if you don't know already. With excellent, there's a nice new series about ExoChat Pro, the desktop app for the flow. Well, not something I'm gonna give a lot of information because I will be more focused on swing and Elliott wave. This is a really powerful tool, especially for day trading. So yeah, and Taurus Crypto, that's also where you can find me. We got a Discord group where I post all my analysis and several live streaming updates along the week. Just this public one. So for the stream, we'll go again. I'm gonna start back from the high time frame and going lower on the mid time frame. We'll take a look again at every scenario I can think of. There is 5 scenarios mostly, yeah, 5 on this time frame, and maybe we will go on the lower time frame on 1 hour 15 minutes to see if we can see some hints of what is happening right now. And should I start maybe with trade setup I gave last week? Where was it? I think it is on this chart. Yeah, so yeah, I think I started, what day was it, just to make sure, 11, so it was here. Oh no, okay, yeah, we were still in this consolidation. As I said last week, I was looking when we were here for a 5th wave to finish before a potential move back up. I didn't really give trade set up here. Well, I said it could be a good long. Of course, it was not an area to short. I was yeah, a bit cautious. I had the feeling that we might have been going down much further on this move, which we didn't. And then I was expecting a move back up in this area, especially on Monday when I did the weekly overview, which I shared publicly along. Yeah, I made the video public sometime in the week. So yeah, I was kind of expecting this, but right now I'm not so sure of the count. So I remade some seconds through what may happen. Overall, if we were to lose this area from here, I mean, losing the POC will be already a good sign that will be likely to come down, and this long will stay valid. believe. Okay, so no great trades this week. May I lose my mojo for a bit? We cannot be perfect all the time. That's it. Mask is asking, is this trading spa? Yes, it's trading spa. I like to put on some nice music, chill music that, you know, slow down your heartbeats to keep emotion on control and be able to focus on the technicals, on the charts, and not just on the feeling. It's important to be able to feel the market at some point, but the best way to feel the market is to not be emotional about it. And yeah, that's why I like this kind of music. I mean, especially for the stream, because it's free to use. I don't trust to get banned. Of course, I'm not only listening to this all day long, but I found it nice. And as a French, I tend to speak a bit slowly, so it gives a vibe to the stream. So yeah, starting maybe really quickly in the item frame, but you all know what I'm looking at. I have still really little doubt about what it's coming overall. I am looking for the 200k. I'm looking at this consolidation to be wave 4 here of this move starting from 2018. And in Elliott wave, we're looking for impulse to reach 5 waves. And yeah, I like 95% confident that this wave 5 is not done here and is still to come toward 200k. Should it end lower? I mean, everything's possible, but we will see when this wave happens. So in the context, that's it. I'm the French bull. I'm a bull, so I'm looking for upward movement on Bitcoin. And overall, if this 200k is reached, I don't think it will be easy. And then I think we might experience a long consolidation. And yeah, from what I'm seeing right now, Bitcoin seems to have a bright future. So now the question we all ask is this consolidation finished already? Was that the low of the correction here? Is this the end of, I don't really want to call this bear market because we are more sideways and, you know, corrective, but is this the end of this long consolidation? Did we reach it, or do we have still another low to come? So my bias is still that this wave 4 here is not done. It's still to be finished. Should we break this low or not? I don't want to say 50-50, but I think we will break that low. And for this, I made several scenarios. So, first of all, the one I'm preferring, or maybe before I start, since I made a bit of cleaning on this, I think there is two ways of looking at this part, especially. Empty. For this part, or mostly for this one, but which give us different targets. And because here we have moves that can be counted either as an ABC like this, but it's a bit hard to read 5 waves. Come on, 5 waves into this move. So there's an alternative that I like, which is this one, which means that we find the top of our microwave 3 here, and this was all a big flat, and this kind of work better as 5 wave like this. I know other Elliottian will count this as a W, X, Y, X, Z, so a complex correction. I'm not really a fan of it, but why not? So why I'm talking about this? It's because the big difference is when we look for the target, this correction. So the idea is that is wave A, this is wave B, and we're looking for wave C here to finish. And so if wave A started here, then we should put our fib extension tool from here. And so then it gives us this target overall. We have the 1-1 extension that we just tagged here. 1272 down here and everything. Maybe I could put this as well. So this is the retrace we expect for wave 4. For wave 4 we expect a retrace of the wave 3, so we put the fib retracement tool on the whole wave 3. And then you see we got the 236 retracement, which is what we should expect for wave 4. Here it's on the log scale. It's debatable. We should be using on log scale or linear, but I believe log scale make a lot more sense here. You see that, yeah, it gives us a target a bit lower still, allowing to come down as low as 20k or even 14k. I think this is too much, especially because the target here reached 161.8. So I mean, I don't feel 20k really likely already. I think it's too deep, but that remains a possibility overall. We'll need to be able to read 5 waves coming down. Sure. Log or not log, depend. We have something a bit tighter here. 27, 28. Kind of like this target. So yeah, here is one way of looking at this. The other way is this one, and so it gave us different target here on the fib extension and on the fib retracement tool. If I can make this precise, that will be better. Here we go. So here then we have the 236 that have been tagged perfectly. So there's that. And this pool. And we have the 1-1 extension that coming up just a bit lower here. And that would align with the macro, not pitchfork, but parallel channel. Now if we take this, obviously, because if it's a parallel channel, it will be 1-1 extension. Well, more or less, because of time, but yeah, that remains something I would like to see. And on this will be is it? Yeah, that's the one. Otherwise, I put a pitchfork here to try to see if I can find more confluence. So simply taking the low, high, low. You can see we reach the 886 up here. The mid-range work pretty good. Support here. Anyway, we reach the 886 up here. So again, if we could reach the 886 down here, it would be nice, I believe. So all of these targets that I give you, it's always better if price bounce precisely from it. But just like it happened here, it doesn't have to be so precise as this. It can just go a bit over as long as it closed above on the daily, you know, it's pretty good. It's enough precise to me on this time frame. Seen, subscribe, good. Toptech, can you show how you identify Elliott wave on the chart, please? Well, I think I show you already here. After for more information about how to identify Elliott wave, you need to learn about it. So for this, we have a learning series at Taurus. I made a learning series about Elliott wave, especially made for Bitcoin, how I use it on Bitcoin. So all the lessons and example are made using Bitcoin chart. And maybe I will open my private group in some time. But for now, the lessons, the series is in the Taurus Discord group, for the paid member. So yeah, all of this is we got this in mind. Now, first, let's talk about the most bullish case possible, which I made here. What happened? Scenario 5. It's not my first scenario, it's not my preferred one, because I don't think it's finished here, but technically it's totally possible. We have a completed count here. I don't even need this. We can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Target are okay. Overall, you saw that this lower target is pretty good. It's pretty good. And on the linear, we reach a 1-1 extension. So yeah, overall in the macro, it's look really correct. Why I don't feel it's finished is because for me this doesn't feel like a new trend, a new impulsive move starting. It still feels corrective. It's more sideways. I talked about it several times, but the internal move feel more corrective than a new impulse starting. But I could be wrong about it, you know. And I guess we will see soon if I'm wrong. So, okay, this is in mind. Now, one of my favorite counts is that one. So this means that here we are into wave 4 still. Wave 4 is still in wave 4 here, you know, potentially as a triangle, or wave 4 was done here, but I will guess the most likely, yeah, will be still a triangle developing here, or finishing above that high as a potential corrective move coming here, making a bit of a bootstrap above this 46k, and then going back down for the last flush. So yeah, it is Yeah, the sub count. So yeah, scenario 1 sub 2, it is not looking okay. Scenario 2, really similar, but different. The idea will be that we are building an ending diagonal here for this big wave C. And yeah, that wave 2 was here. Again, like the wave 4, it could be that wave 2 is not really in and we come a bit higher here. And then I will have to move all of this. It would bring us way longer to finish this move. So we'll see. Right now, still okay. In case we get a move down and we don't find support, you know, in this area down here, and we break down directly, I mean, this will still be okay. Right now, it looks like it won't be trying to push up, but we'll see. Anything can happen. It can shift really quickly. Third scenario is a bit more complex kind of structure. It will be a WXY. It's multi-zigzag. It gives us a bit the same idea, especially than this one. Okay. It will be, the big difference is that the last move down will be in a zigzag instead of being 5 waves. And here it's the same. We could take the high, be building some kind of corrective move still, take the 46 high, or we could be in a local triangle, you know, this one. Let's hide this for a bit. And yeah, the X will be a triangle, WX. You know, it will be something like this. Why? I get some issue with my trading view. Some stuff work weirdly. Anyway, yeah, I think this remains a really good option. It's not the option we think at first, especially I can say it's still a bit early to think about this, because the WXY correction on this time frame, this big, is not something really common. We usually see WXY or WXYXZ on way smaller time frame. But we can keep that in mind. And the fourth scenario is the alternative that, let's say, wave 4 is not down, is indeed not down, but the low is in here. This would mean that we are into a corrective move here for the wave T, and we still have a corrective move for wave E before starting a wave 5. But overall, it will mean that this low is the low. Projection here, some ID. Yeah. I mean, I'm pretty sure we'll have a POC still up here and by bit. Yeah, we'll see. Still, the red line is quite an important level to me, as it was like a daily level that play resistance here, resistance, resistance, support, support, support. Now we are hovering above and under, so it seems to be less relevant. It's a bit washed. But I kind of feel like we are feeling inefficiency a bit. And it's really claim, I think it will be playing out. Because overall, if we zoom out, I mean, if we stay on this time, kind of mid-range here. You know, giving this a bit more loose. Yeah, resistance, play support. Yeah, what's support briefly, but it was pretty strong. Support here. And now it's playing resistance, you know? Why is it? Undo, it's stuck on undo flipped stuff. Anyway. So here are the 5 scenarios I got for this time frame. Let me check a bit. Comment, is there something new on the side? Can you show? Yeah. So based on your level, there wasn't really a trade today. Scalable. Yeah. And Osman, this is exactly your plan. Good that we are on the same page. Yeah, no, I didn't really made a trade today. How are we getting a move here? And for me, based on Elliott wave, I don't see much trade in this. It's way too much sketchy, and there's no rules that are really well respected. If there is a trade in this area, it is a short to me. That's all I've been doing. Took a short here, took profit here, took a short again here, took profit here. Because my main count on the lower time frame, so here I'm gonna dip a bit on lower time frame. Try to keep this as clean as possible. Maybe before I shift on the lower time frame, we have this as a main ID on the mid time frame is a triangle. So triangles are made of corrective move. In fact, there is 2 possible triangles in this. I'll show you. So either it is a triangle that triangle is a continuation pattern in Elliott wave. So either it is a continuation of this trend like this. I can put E wave here. So in that case, what do we have? For me, there is a few unfinished business. Is that here I'm reading an impulsive move. I mean, I can't really force fit corrective move in this. For me, it is impulsive in nature. But you know, if we break that high, I will have been wrong. I'm aware of this. But until that high is not breached, for me this is impulsive, so for a correction we need another move down. Now we could be internally to this kind of stuff, doing an A, B, C with D. Or alternatively, that was the idea, at least last week, is that I was reading 5 waves here. For this move, I'm a bit more okay to see it corrective. We have a short last wave, but it is better than this as correction. And I mean, if we do take that high, it will have been corrective. Anyway, so potentially A, B, C coming here for the wave B and coming still back for the wave C, which will give us wave D of a triangle. And then we'll still have 3 wave to make the wave E. Knowing that wave E doesn't have to reach the trend line, it could overthrow. The only invalidation would still be that high. The way I could make this here. And yep, the same way, the only invalidation for FD is below that high. So MTF angle 1, oscillator, I label this. Anyway, so yeah, that's one way of reading this triangle. So this will fit the idea of that count looking for wave 4 finishing as a triangle, or WXY, as this, the X could be a triangle in itself. The alternative way that we could get a triangle, but not the same one, I mean, some structure, but not the same target, is that this could be wave A correction, and then we could be building a triangle here, A, B, but this is still long, C, D, E. It means that we are far from finishing it again. A bit forcing in something, trying a crystal ball. Yeah, but I mean, it's something I could see. So we still get the vibe of a consolidation tightening here. We got the vibe of a triangle. But overall, if we look at all this as a triangle, it should come down then. So I'm shifting my mind, saying, okay, how could this be a triangle and we're moving up? Well, that's the way. So then it makes us A, B, and wave C up here. And this could also fit the same two counts. It will just mean that wave 4 finish up a bit higher. We will see the target if this become a reality. For now it's too soon. It could also fit the WXY, just means that X finish higher, and it could fit the bigger triangle ID. This will become A, B, C for the wave D. Okay, this allows us to get a bit higher, potentially. So yeah, that's the idea. Now, just to, let's say I'm a bulltard, and I'm saying this is done, and we are starting wave 5 already, and we are becoming really bullish really soon. We're going to break out. How could I count this? I guess I will have to first fit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for wave 1. This will be a sub wave 2. Wave 1, 2, an APC. Then this will be a 1, 2, 3, 4, really small 5 as a sub wave 1. Wave 1 of lesser degree. Here, 1. It will be a 1, and again this will be a 2, or oh, come on. 1, 2. So lesser degree, minor. So there you find a way to say wave 2 is here, and then it is 1, 2, and 1, 2. It doesn't feel like it. Or maybe 1, 2. But then you get a wave 2 that is way longer than wave 1. For me, there's too many. You see, I'm trying to see this bullish case here on an Elliott wave view, and it doesn't feel right. It doesn't look right. It doesn't feel right. Could we be leading diagonal? Or still expanding diagonal, so it could be wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, that would, yeah. That will mean serious volatility. You see how it is volatile already here. I mean, we needed World War III to get so much volatility here, like this. I mean, we need nuclear war to get this, or what? But why not? Let's say, yeah, why not? So this become a leading diagonal, and we get wave 1, and then we expect a wave 2, and we're starting our move. Oh, come on. Okay. So coming back on here. Let me check one thing quickly. Okay, all good. All good. So yeah, locally the ID first. So I know this, I'm really impulsive. I'm like 95% confidence it is impulsive. Knowing that true invalidation is that high, 45,322. Here I'm reading this as impulsive, I would say with less confidence, like maybe 60-70% confidence it is impulsive. I mean, how this is shaping here, I'm getting less confident about this being impulsive, and especially because of the price action that we are getting here. But if that was impulsive, it means here we have a correction. If this is corrective, could we still make another high here? Let's see, like one no. I mean, it would mean that is the high, and we are expecting to move down. It would mean we have a wave A, B, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It does break the low here. Could be more complex ending, doing just a short 3 and a short 5. yeah, shaping at something a bit like this. I should do this on a cleaner chart, I guess. But already we're reaching, doesn't work really well. So I suppose here I made a chart where I got a bit less stuff. Yes, this will be okay. Okay. This I honestly yeah, I don't know what to get from this. Whereas we got no count in this price action that respect rules and guidelines. So, I mean, there is that respect rules, but no guidelines. So we have to deal with it. But the result, the count that is the one, we will know what count it is when we get a break, definitive break of one side of the other. So especially from this or this. Then we will have the result. We'll know. But overall here on our chart it is totally unclear. But let's keep on the way. So I say keep this as corrective, as impulsive here, and then we may have an A, B, C finishing here. As a flat. So I take my fib extension tool, here from bottom, top, and bottom, and we are getting 1-1 extension here at 43. So for now, I'm still short. And as I said, I'm shorting. I didn't catch this because it was too fast and I was sleeping, but I mean, it's short for me. I'm taking profit more or less quickly, depending on the order flow. And I'm letting it, I'm taking partial profit. I'm letting it be stopped out. For this one, I did increase, didn't stop it. Taking profit again. Now, if I get stopped, well, it's fine. I mean, I took a bit of profit, so I don't make a ton of money of this, obviously, but I don't lose. And so if I get stepped out here, and if we take that high, I will be looking at this level after we take this. The most safe, quote, safe in trading is always a matter of risk management first. Will be to wait for some kind of swing for a pattern, market structure change. You know, if we were to see something like this, and a good rejection with volume trap traders. See, the best trade is on the retest for continuation, knowing that often, like you can see here, the retest is still quite low. I mean, it doesn't. The best trade is always the golden pocket. Here you see we reach the 50%. So let's say you don't know, maybe we get a big move like this. Trying to foresee something. It's likely that we will not get a high retest because yeah, that's how the market do. it doesn't allow too much to be too easy position, and if you get really close to the high, the likelihood is that it's gonna continue. So I would be like really making attention of what happened if that happened, especially here to try to position quite early, maybe scalp a bit, because really often what you will get on a breakout anyway, if you still get a good reaction in the opposite direction, even if you want to continue. The same way here in a breakout, you will get a reaction at some point. Trying to catch, it's not easy. You need to pay attention, especially being able to read on the flow and have good levels. Like catching a short here and taking profit quickly in case it continue, but in case it's going way back a lot more down in the retest, we'll expect continuation down. Garbage, this is such garbage. You just rumble on drawing lines for every scenario. Your idea rarely play out. Waste of time watching this. Okay, if you like. I mean, yeah, I don't lose too much time on a troll, but if my IDs rarely play out, I guess you didn't watch much of my stream recently. But anyway, we'll go on. Will you be looking for short above 42? Above 42. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. For me, the best thing is really this as a flat here. So the 1-1 at 43 is kind of what I will be looking at, taking that high. Do a swing fail pattern of that high is what makes them more sense to me. Come on. Yeah, okay. We can pull a fib as well here. This was already golden pocket. 707, yeah, we get the top of the weekly order block here. Do we have another level, maybe daily? That's what we got. Not too much. 4 hour. That already. Yeah. Looking like we are breaking the high here. Not quite yet. Volume, we have a low volume node here. Still rejecting from this POC. This is getting just the fat. saying. So yeah, flat scenario and expanding diagonal here. 5. It's not pretty, but yeah. Expanding diagonal. Call this P wave 4. A P. Wow. I mean, why not? Why not? Did we reach 0.618 here? A bit short. Okay, so wave 4 here, and we will be in wave 5 here. So you see, it doesn't shape like anything. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hoppala. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Expanding diag, knowing that wave 3 is longer than wave 1. It means that wave 5 need to be longer than wave 3. So we need to reach above that weekly, above 42,450. And obviously I will be looking at the 1-1 extension. Yeah, 1-1 extension of this move. I think that we could be adding the 90 if I can get that level. I'm gonna just delete it. 90%. We know that 90 sometime play out. Yeah. Coming that close, it is likely that we take that high. But yeah, definitely the best trade I can see this. There's some comment, let's see. Thanks guys. By the way, you mentioned the ABC trend to reach only 0.90 lately, where you are looking for. Here we go. Answer. Yes. So here, the main reason is getting that close to the highs. It's obvious there will be more liquidity above it, with people looking to make a breakout trade, especially making a higher low, so making a higher high. It's likely you will get a lot of stop loss and people trying to long the breakouts. To 42.8, there is a single print, a lot of confluence right there. 42.8, single print. Still a single print there. Oh my gosh. I don't have 42.8, right? Oh, here we go. Yeah, okay, yeah. Makes sense. Here we go, we're breaking. And we broke that high. Not that one yet. But we had see this, there's really aggressiveness into coming into the high. Here we had 20 millions of new longs, aggressive long coming from big orders above 500k. And here kind of the same. 28 million because of a short close, but also new long opening. Yeah, we getting again 6 million. So often you get a throwback down, but it continue. We have a POC. And it's really, yeah, it's really weird. We are in an uptrend till proven otherwise. Locally sideways. Well, we could also imagine this being a WXY, meaning giving this a more complex structure, you know, like an ABC, I don't know. Just do the YouTube. How are you supposed to count that? Even here, the rules are being respected. That's the issue. Sometimes with Elliott wave, sometimes it worked perfectly, even on a 5 minute, even on a 1 minute chart, it worked perfectly and everything fit nicely. And sometimes it make you get crazy. And I will be honest, I'm getting some conflicting signs. I would say it's safe. Okay to long and pullbacks, obviously. I mean, that was a good long. I was not awake enough to catch that, but we took the low. We had 5 clear wave down, so it was a good long for at least a correction. Here I took the long here because it was pretty obvious we had a fib pullback. I think I entered a bit early on the golden pocket, if I remember correctly. Yes, but just increase the position. We had a POC down here. Now it's up here, but it was at that level here. I mean, as I said in the group, I taking some profit on the shot, and I'm longing this. I wanted to get a long here, and I was expecting a low, which we didn't get. Because for me, the most clear or cleanest count was cleanest again, ABC here, with this move being an ending diagonal, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, expanding diagonal again, and as wave 3 was longer than wave 1, and wave 4 did overlap wave 1, we should expect wave 5 to be longer than wave 3, and it didn't. So there is a rule that is not respected here in that case, unless we are saying ABC as a flat, So some kind of W, ABC X, ABC Y, ABC, ABC, W, X, Y, X, Z. But what does it mean in the large account? Because here we have a clean impulse. So with A. And here we have a clean impulse. Doesn't make sense as a way for. A, B, C, it was still working here with the. It was still working as corrective. This was still working as leading. Now we're taking that high. Oh, yeah, what do you make of this? And this wave is smaller, maybe doesn't look like a leading. Maybe the best you could take. PC. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. In what sense conflicting? Conflicting because I'm seeing impulsive move down, so I'm expecting move down. But when I seeing such choppy and complicated counts here on a reversal, because we are reversing locally. Let's take a clean chart. We did reverse price action here. We have a range, we break it, back down, find support on POC, trying to continue up here. It's not the same thing that we got here, for example, or where we got a break of the range, but just a squeeze and go back down. Here we are building a choppy uptrend. So it kind of gets the characteristic of something that want to continue go up. As a reversal can be tricky sometimes, so yeah, justement. Let's see if I have something. Okay, let's delete this. Delete this for now. We know what we are looking at. Just simply this one. Let's say so. Let's say we do start to get a move down from here. We would have the golden pocket here on the POC. So let's say doing this. Yeah, sorry, it's gonna be complicated to give it the right setup. Let's continue on the sign. What do we have on magic spread? When things conflicting, selling support, so expecting support to break. Then I'm seeing bullish sign starting a reversal. Now we are seeing selling again with a bit of volume. We are seeing. It doesn't feel like you want to fly yet, but there is ask being filled. Come on. 200 here on Bitfinex. knowing that it is on a discount. There's not much volume up here. 33, 57. Pa-pa-pum, pa-da-pum, pa-da-pa-pa-pa-pa-pum. Can base. On a Bitfinex, I think there's bids that reappear after we got this move here. Kinda look like it still want to come down. Increase the bids here. Usually when I see bids on Bitfinex, I kind of feel they want to be filled. Yeah. Okay. And we are seeing, increasing volume, decreasing on the move down. More or less. No volume at the bottom, bottoming here. Market is really unclear. That's all I can say. Trying to think if we can get as high as here. Because right now, if I had this is wide. The idea would still be to get down here. Obviously, I would not hold a short all the way up here. Can we still get in the train here? I kind of feel that if I give trade setup here, it's gonna be all a bit dangerous. How do we finish this here? I mean, ignoring Elliott wave, I will say, if that pullback was given, that would be a trade as well. And there is also a monthly level untapped. Monthly. And the idea would be to get something way smaller here and get profits on a POC down here. Wait for a reaction. Yeah, I can't read. Wait for something like this. Enter. And for a potential continuation. Yeah. Yeah, I think I covered everything. Maybe let's take a quick look at the Wyckoff chat. Sometimes it gives me another perspective. Still this naked POC. Is it a daily naked POC? Yeah, okay. 44. So there's a daily POC. Overall, right? Thing is, I would like to be more positioned on the long side to plan on this. Didn't keep enough open because, again, if this one doesn't work and this one doesn't work, it means the next one is the next SFP. Still looking more down, but make a lot of potential losing trade. So it's gonna be exhausted trying to scalp the entry to, to protect, to pay for the stop loss, at least. And Ronek saying untapped daily at 41,935. yeah, that's... And yeah, why not? Bottom of... I don't... Oh yeah, I'm on FTX, that's why it's not the same level. It's a matter of swing fair pattern. That means best one remain above that one, that high. But if you get a swing fair pattern of that one, it's still valid. I mean, overall, it thing is that it's gonna be a shorter wave 5 than wave 3. For this move, unless it is a WXY. Say WXY. And this remain 1, 2. Yeah, potentially. I guess I'm gonna finish this here. Unfortunately, it's, yeah, it's hard to get an easy and clear plan here. I remain in the idea mainly that 45 400 high is gonna hold. That remain my main bias. I'm unsure about this one and this one. It's obviously more place to look for short as we are up, but it should be taken with a lot of caution because we are up, because we are in an uptrend locally, in a scrappy one. And we don't have, I mean, again, we are breaking resistance. We still have one coming a bit higher on a 4 hour on RSI. But we are not we're making divergence. Potentially we are making divergence here between these two high. But you know, that's not a kind of nice divergence you want to see. Maybe if you start to see, if we start to see bearish divergence, will give a bit more confidence about it, depending on where it happened, knowing that it could make several lower low before really reversing. But if the price action that happened in this area, if it happened, I was saying bearish divergence in overbought territory, not overbought because we are in a consolidation, but oh yeah, I cannot get clearer. I will do what I will do is I will do another public stream in the coming week, as things may get clearer. Maybe Sunday. Oh yeah, or next week. We'll do another live stream. We'll see what happens. Until then. And yeah. I'm gonna finish this here. Thanks for watching. Thanks for your participation. Hope it was helpful. And I see you soon. I will keep you updating the crew, and as I said, yeah, we'll make a public live stream as soon as I get a clearer view on this. As soon as these things resolve, especially between these two lows and high. Or we could just be looking at trends here for the week. Who knows? I'm not gonna try this. That's for sure. Or appreciate everybody. Thanks a lot. See you soon.